Okay, let's dive right into this. Welcome to today's explainer. Today, we're doing something a little bit different, kind of going down a rabbit hole. We are zooming in on a totally chaotic, hyper-fast snippet of internet car subculture from the channel Chaudhry Asad Raza. What we are really looking for today is what we call the Rang, that undeniable, highly specific flavor and vibe of this digital world. So here is the raw, translated transcript from our source. It goes, "No showing off, reality, no cold blood, my hood. I will be like, let's go, get checked on the machine." I know, it is completely chaotic, right? It's totally cryptic. But honestly, this raw, unfiltered burst of digital expression is exactly what makes the Rang so incredibly fascinating to unpack. It's like a linguistic puzzle.
All right, let's move right into section 1, the heavy machinery protocol.
Now, consider this specific lineup of vehicles. We've got the Land Cruiser, the Range Rover, and the Revo. Let's be clear, in this subculture, these are absolutely not your everyday commuter vehicles. They are heavyweight titans, they are massive status symbols. Grouping these specific machines under the word protocol is a highly deliberate move. It sets a baseline of just pure, unapologetic swagger. The Rang here, it's heavy, it's metallic, and it absolutely demands your attention before a single engine even revs. Moving on to section 2, decoding the digital footprint. To really decode what's going on, we have to look closely at terms like daisy and protocol. In this specific context, it represents that distinct and honestly sometimes aggressive regional posturing you see in South Asian 4x4 subcultures. Online car rivalries here are intense, and projecting power is just an everyday part of their digital language. We are looking at a truly fascinating sociological display of how personal identity and heavy machinery just completely intersect. And you can really see this strategy in the hashtags. The creator isn't just casting a wide random net here. They are hyper-targeting. They're using tags like Toyota Cars, 4x4 R&D, Daisy, and Sports Cruiser. Every single one of these hashtags is a deliberate building block. They are constructing that reign to specifically draw in viewers who speak the exact same language of four-wheel drive dominance. Next up is section 3, translating the hood reality. Let's break down that very first phrase, no showing off reality. In a digital world that is literally obsessed with filters and fake personas, the creator instantly draws a line in the sand. They are claiming absolute authenticity. The Rang they are projecting isn't manufactured in a studio. It's visceral, it's grounded, and they are telling us it is their actual, everyday reality. Then we hit this absolutely fascinating phrase, no cold blood, my hood. Think about what's happening here. We are seeing Western hip-hop terminology, like my hood, seamlessly mixed in with regional posturing. It's global internet culture colliding head-on with local turf pride. The Rang essentially becomes a hybrid right here, borrowing global swagger to massively amplify local identity. And right after that intense declaration, we get this. I will be like, let's go. It is such a surreal verbal gear shift. One second, we're fiercely establishing our turf, and the very next, we're accelerating straight into action. Actually, that's a fast-paced strategy we could all probably use in our next boring Zoom meeting, right? It just propels you forward before you can even overthink the situation. And that brings us to our final section, the ultimate machine check. So, what does this all lead up to? It all builds to this final, cryptic phrase, get checked on the machine. Despite all the hyper-specific hashtags and the intense hood bravado we just talked about, the Rang ultimately strips away all the talk. It all comes down to raw power. You can talk a massive game online, for sure, but in this subculture, the final judgment happens out on the asphalt. The machine itself is the ultimate arbiter of truth. Which really leaves us with a lingering thought, doesn't it? Is the true Rang found in the online swagger, or is it in the cold, hard reality of the heavy machinery? Is it about the talk, or is it about the torque? It's just a fascinating look at how human identity and machines intersect today. I really hope this microanalysis sparks your curiosity to look a little closer at the digital subcultures popping up around you. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and definitely keep questioning what you see out there.